Jason Faulkner again. This video is covering the frame advancements that I plan on making to my cart. And the first thing is to true this out so none of these extra tabs or brackets are in there unless I need one that I later discover. I can always add that. But more importantly is coming off the face of this wall is going to be a lip coming down, about an inch wide lip on each side. And why the lip is because later when I make an E-Series cart, that lip's going to give me the ability to put a tray in there to accept 2 cassette style batteries side by side in there. Plus that lip is also going to have a channel down it and a channel up in here down it for my wiring. I'm going to have my wiring harnesses pre-made and with a hole up here so I can, or a hole down here so I can feed my wires through to the front of the cart and quickly assemble them with a pre-made wire harness. And the side LEDs, I like this channel that's in here, so I'm going to leave it and pretty much do what you see. Pop my LEDs in with silicone. But once a special sized channel is there, it'll take a lot less effort to pot them in and material. So another thing, I love this, what I've done with this axle assembly carriage. It simply bolts through the frame, and in the top of the frame here, in the top of the frame, if you ever bend your axle, you just put a wrench through the top of the frame to the nut and unscrew it. Now all this I know is ugly, but I'm saving this assembly. It'll be much better looking than this one, but I love this cap style assembly that goes over the axle. And on the axle, instead of gluing it in, obviously, it's going to have a pinch collar that fits up into a pocket that locks it so the axle can't turn. So it'll have a pinch bolt in there squeezing a collar on the axle, and then a tab top that sits up in the frame, and then your cover cap will fit over and hold the whole assembly together with this bolt going through. I love that design. And there's this is all staying the same. I love this. This is very heavy duty, industrious, but lightweight. It's all hollow. Very good design. I'll be straightening this out also. That'll be all straight and plastic. And, with this lip coming around the whole radius of the inside of the frame, I can do a lot of stuff with that. If you're wanting a pocketed trunk area, I can make a slide plate that goes all the way down with a door that opens up so you can use it as a luggage compartment for your cart. And then just shut your hinge door, and it'll lock into some tabs up in here that I can put in. That'd be a good option. Have a trunk under your cart, and you just pull a tab and it'll unlock it, and you can open your door up and throw whatever you want in there. Or if you're into the fishing model, you can buy an optional set of rod holders, and I could sell a bladder, a ballast to throw in there, or even a bait well. I can have a a bladder made so you can drop it right in there, and it'll have a lid that you can open up and dip your bait out. And the opening obviously would be up top here. But once you got to your fishing area, if you wanted to fish with a live bait, you can put an air bubbler in there, and you've already got a battery on the cart. It'll come with a battery that I showed you in the other videos. But it'll have a neck coming up about flush with the deck, because your tote's going to stop here anyway. Then you'll be able to reach in here and open your white plastic bladder that you can buy optionally and drop it in there, and it'll fit securely on those inch tabs around the radius. And if you're saltwater fishing or freshwater fishing, you want to bring live bait, push your cart to your fishing spot, put your bait in there, fill it up with water, turn on your bubbler, and you've got bait all day. I can do all sorts of stuff with this cart. Anyway, I'll cut this one short. This is just more infomercial. Jason Faulkner, aka Shop Weasel, East Tennessee. I think that pretty much covered the basis of all my improvements I'm going to do to my fabulous cart. And if you have any questions, or if you're a business interested in my product, feel free to reach out. I am looking for a business loan, as you guys seen repeatedly in my other videos. Or I'm selling the intellectual property rights to my shopping bag holders so I can forego a loan and just, raise my own financing to start my corporation. Jason Faulkner, aka Shop Weasel. Have a good evening. Thank you all.